Hey guys, so earlier today I was telling you all about how I lost my best friend that was my school mom. And I don't know. I feel like I just need someone to vent to. Um, my day has been pretty great. I do want to talk about restaurant service though. I went to Texas Roadhouse with a few friends and my mom and one of their moms. Now, if you're going to be a server or a host, you're supposed to say it's a 15 to 30-minute wait. If someone calls to make a reservation, if you only do call aheads, if they call at 6 and they tell you they need to be in at 7 and you say okay, don't make them wait until like 8:15 to get seated. And then, oh my god, like you have no idea. My mother and I went to Texas Roadhouse and they said that first they said they didn't have a reservation. Then they found the reservation. And then they said it was until 7:45. We made it for 7. So then one of my friends that had made it had called up there, and they said, "Oh well, we can bump you up and you'll be able to get in at 7:30." So then I go back up there and they're like, "Oh well, it's a 45 30-minute wait." It was 7 o'clock by then, so you're telling me we're gonna get there at the same time you made the reservation, basically, and you lied to my friend. Then we get there and it's 7:45. We're just staring at everybody like, "What the heck?" Everyone else is getting seated, and then the girl's like, "Oh, well, you can just tear it away." And as soon as my friend walked up to check in, she's like, "Oh, are not," like it was really stupid. But yeah. And then they tried to give it. We had 7 people. They give us a booth, and it's like for 7 people to sit in there. And we're like, "Well, can we get like a little end table and a chair, or can we just?" And then like the booth and had us already had it. I said, "Well, can you just clean that table off, that booth off, and we can sit there?" And then they went to get an attitude about it. Don't get an attitude about it if we're spending our money, because it's like it's rude. So then we ordered Shirley Temple, and it was all like watery, and like the Sprite was like carbonated or something. I don't know, it tastes disgusting. And then so we got them to remake it, and then they gave us a Caesar salad. They didn't put no like any type of freaking dressing on it. So then we had to ask for extra dressing. And then they were trying to be stingy with their bread, and they didn't even give us peanuts. Texas Roadhouse gives you peanuts. It was really stupid. Like, I'm just ranting because I'm a little upset about it. But like, really, Texas Roadhouse? No freaking. Oh, like we walk. I think it's disgusting. I'm sorry. Any restaurant should not allow people to throw peanut shells or what nut shells on the freaking floor. That's disgusting. And then I'm walking in it like I had on sandals, but it's still nasty. Like, no, it's gross. And then it was like table we sat in. It was some in the seats and stuff, so I knocked it on the floor. Like, it was gross. Like, you know, their food was decent, but the service sucked. And then the lady tried to get attitude, and she barely came when we needed her. So, and then they're like, okay, well we're not bringing. She said to my friend Jermaine, she's like, alright, thanks for your money, we're not bringing tip back. Or she goes, no tip back, and then, or you don't want any change back, so this is all my tip. And he was like, oh, and I didn't say that, because his meal was like $9, and he gave her 20. Like, you get a $5 tip, but then he didn't give her a tip because, it kind of sucked. Like, personally, I would not go back there, but if you enjoy it, go to Texas Roadhouse. They have really good food. They're really loud in there, but, I don't know. It's pretty great. I'm getting really tired. But follow me on Instagram at babybamber, BABYBAMBER, and I will follow you back, and I'll give you a shout out, and I will like majority of your pictures. All right, well, have a nice day, and to let everyone know, whenever you have a bad day, or whenever you're having like a bad week or two, it's always that one day that will come, and you just have like the best day ever. Like, it'll turn out start off as bad maybe, but you can always turn something bad into good. Just as well as you can turn anything good into bad. Just have to know how to deal with things. Alright, well have a nice evening. Bye. Good night.